Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again. Right now, those who are presidential aspirants from the northern part of Nigeria will be mourning because the northern APC governors have decided to take a different stand from what was expected. A lot of people were thinking that after their meeting, they will certainly come up with a very formidable northerner who will be able to take over from Muhammadu Buhari. But shockingly, it's a different ball game. You get to know what their convictions are after the meeting that they had. But before we give you full details of this, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, all Progressive Congress governors from the northern part of the country have backed the transfer of power to the south. Wow. The decision was taken at a meeting of the governors on Saturday night in Abuja. The northern governors also asked aspirants from the North region to withdraw. A statement issued after the meeting read said APC governors and political leaders from the northern states of Nigeria today met to review the political situation and to further support our party in providing progressive leadership amidst our national challenges. During our discussion, we welcome President Muhammadu Buhari's invitation to governors and other stakeholders to contribute to the emergence of a strong presidential candidate for the APC. After careful deliberations, we wish to state our firm conviction that after 80 years in office of President Muhammadu Buhari, the presidential candidate of the APC for the 2023 election should be one of our teaming members from the southern state of Nigeria. I'll take that again. He said, after careful deliberations, we wish to state our firm conviction that after 8 years in office of President Muhammadu Buhari, the presidential candidate of the APC for the 2023 election should be one of our teaming members from the southern state of Nigeria. It is a question of honor for the APC, an obligation that is not in any way affected by the decision taken by another political party. We affirm that upholding this principle is in the interest of building a stronger, more united, and more progressive country. We therefore wish to strongly recommend to President Muhammadu Buhari that the search for a successor as the APC presidential candidate be limited to our compatriots from the southern states. This is glorious. We appeal to all aspirants from the northern state to withdraw in the national interest and allow only the aspirants from the southern part to proceed to the primaries. We are delighted by the decision of our esteemed colleagues, His Excellency Governor Abubakar Badaru, to contribute to this patriotic quest by withdrawing his presidential aspiration. Wow. The APC has a duty to ensure that the 2023 elections offer a national building moment, reaffirming that a democratic pathway to power exists for all who value cooperation and build national platform. This movement calls for the soberest and inclusive approach to selecting our party candidate, and we call on all APC leaders to fulfill their responsibilities in this regard. This is the best news ever for politicians, southern politicians in APC. I feel like, applying the northern guys, they are the best in the world right now. I don't know how they came up with this, but if at the end of the day it's a southern presidential candidate that they will present, I already foresee that they may likely win the election. I think the only contender they will be this guy. Peter Obi might be the strongest contender. So the likes of Ahmed Lawan and other people, they do not have any hope right now because according to the information, said that one of the northern candidates, presidential candidate, talking about the governor, that's Governor Abubakar Badaru, that I think is from Jigawa also. he has decided to withdraw, honoring, the patriotic quest of his people. He has decided to withdraw his presidential ambition. I mean, this is what applying. I never believe in my in life that Northerners can change this way. I mean, this is to show that the future is a little bit bright. We can now start seeing the light at the tunnel, because I was just wondering what the situation would have looked like if these guys had declined doing what they're supposed to do. After all, we gave it to them without struggle. For example, in 2015, it was without struggle. Jonathan himself came to a point where he understood that this was the time for Northerners, and it was given back to them without hassle. 2019, the same thing. And this is the best decision APC has ever taken in their whole life. I wonder the likes of Ojuzo Caldo, the way they were going to put their faces right now, because I could still remember that he had sent a personal message to President Muhammadu Buhari that he should give it to a northeasterner, and unfortunately his plan has been flopped big time. I mean, this is what applying. I didn't believe that the northern guys would do this. Now with this decision that they have come up from, with, I feel that the president himself also needs to show that actually I stand with my people. After all, he was the person that told them they should help him, make recommendation. Now the big question is, in the southern part of Nigeria, who will be the president? That's a big question to answer. We have the likes of Amechi, waiting Emeka, Nwajuba. We have Bonaya also Onu. We have Yemi Osinbanjo. We have so many people. Now, the question is, are they going to narrow it to the southeast? Are they going to narrow it to the southwest? Are they going to narrow it to the south-south? Amechi is also the very strong contender, loved by northerners. Now, the question, so the ball is now in the court of the what do they call them? Delegates, APC delegates. I don't know if it's going to be a case of consensus candidate, but with what I'm seeing and with the number of people that we already have on board, not giving it to consensus candidate will not make any reasonable, it will not do anything reasonable. I feel at this point that everyone should be allowed, mostly the southerners, they should be allowed to do their own thing. Everybody begin to battle for delegate, whether it's going to be by spending more money, whether it's going to be by very powerful speeches and all of that. I believe also that the likes of Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be celebrating right now. Don't forget that the outburst some few days ago that Nigeria felt his venom, especially those who he has supported. They felt his venom real good, because the man was very confrontational. I could still remember how he lambasted the governor of Ogun State, talking about Abiodun. He said, this one that is sitting down here, I was the one that supported him to be in this position. I don't know what happened to the man, but he has apologized, though they said APC national chairman has affirmed that the sledgehammer of APC will be put on him because of that insult he gave to President Muhammadu Buhari. But right now, with the way things are going, I don't know if it's going to be their choices candidate, or maybe Yemi Osibanjo or Amechi or Wajuba or Bonayano. Give them name. Dave Umahi is still there waiting. Let's see how the whole thing will roll. Congratulations to APC Northern governors. I feel like applying you guys. You have done so well. That is just a decision. Let's wait to see what will happen on the 6th and 7th of June, where the APC presidential primaries will take place. That's where we would like to leave it. Go to our comment section. What's your standpoint on this decision reached by the APC Northern